to the Gulf Coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast.
Welcome, guys, to the Gulf Coast Music Podcast. My name's Q Steezy. Today's new wave, YRC Demon and Nate.
Yo.
Yes, sir. So, man, tell us where you're coming from.
Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Vicksburg, cool.
Ocean Springs, Mississippi.
Ocean Springs. Well, what's the music like over there?
Man, low key, I ain't gonna lie. I don't really listen to Mississippi artists like that. But if I had to, I'd say like Lil Tuki. He just came out there. Lil Bailey from my city too.
Right.
Or Tuki 3 times. And Meezy LME. Those really like my top in Vicksburg.
Would you ever consider adding Lil in front of your name?
Lil YRC Demon. Nah, I can't do that.
I feel like, just looking off the stats of it, it seems to give a competitive advantage by having
It do. I peeped that.
Right.
But I feel like the way my name came, it's been through too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elaborate on that.
Like, cause I started off as YDD.
YDD.
Long time ago.
What was that about?
That was like, cause I used to listen to X, and he used to have his name
gotcha.
Young Dagger Dick. But I just called myself YDD. But then as time went on, I met some people. Then I just made Young Rich Cycle, YRC, and then I just added the Demon.
Young Rich Psycho.
Young Rich Cycle.
Oh, Cycle. I was about to say. Yeah.
Keep getting money, young, repeat the cycle, type stuff.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Well, how does it feel to leave high school?
Low key, I'm happy.
Okay.
Like I like it,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like I'm gonna miss it.
Sure.
But I'm ready for college. I just want to go to college.
Right.
But after that,
Southern Miss?
yeah.
What's it going to be like making music while in college?
Haven't really thought about that. I'm starting to invest in a home studio.
Right. Do you have like certain equipment that you're going for?
Yeah. Right now, I'm trying to get an interface.
Right.
Because I make my music on BandLab, but there's always that delay. I got a PC.
Right.
There's always that delay. The interface gonna cut that down.
Do you think you'll evolve from BandLab to something higher?
I tried FL Studio and stuff like I tried. I can do it, but it's just so much stuff on there.
Sure. But man, like a lot of people credit BandLab for like, it can do the same stuff that the more experienced platforms like Pro Tools or Logic can do.
Right.
In their eyes. They're like, because I'm so experienced with BandLab, I promise you I can make it sound like it's. But man,
Right.
if you just dedicate, a month to learning Pro Tools, although a month is generous, it takes a long time, but if you really commit yourself, I think you'd see the dividends.
I'm gonna try Pro Tools because the only thing I ever tried was FL.
Right.
And Able. I think I tried Able one time.
Right. And then you can also like give other people a really high quality sound too if you
I
start.
used to do that when I did FL Studio. I realized that they sound quality is way better.
Right. That's cool, man. Who are some artists that you look up to nowadays?
My whole life I looked up to Uzi.
Uzi.
Yeah, he was my inspiration for everything.
Right.
But as time went on, it went like Lil Tecca, mainly Lil Tecca, really. Sometimes, like, NBA Youngboy, I can do him, but it's like a certain flow.
Yeah.
Like, I can't, his aggressive flow, I can't match that, but like his lyricism
Yeah.
and something like that, like his melodies, I
Yeah.
really mess with that. And that kind of inspired me a lot.
Cool. At what point did you actually start showing your music to the public?
That was back 8th grade. I showed it to my homeboy DJs in Cashmere, and I ain't gonna lie, it was so trash. But they was hyping me up, and that's what really kept me going. It was trash, bro. Like,
Yeah.
It was so bad. He says one of my old songs is my best song.
Do you agree?
No, not at all. At all.
That's funny. Yeah, you seem to have like a more mature approach, at least than I did when it comes to anything at 18 years old. But specifically to music, what do you credit that to anything? To like being on the podcast here today as an 18-year-old is a big step.
Oh, I'm 19 now.
19, gotcha. Well, still.
But Low key, I just been like I'll post, but I just been feel me sitting back watching people just studying what they do, and I learned that connections is the best way to get up for real. Like your music can be the best in the world,
Right.
but if you ain't got the connections, you ain't going nowhere.
Right. Where do you think you see yourself in 5 years, or let's just say after college?
After college,
Right.
man, hopefully I'm performing. By then,
Right.
I think I'm probably gonna be on at least a second tour.
Second tour. That's a great goal. Looking to transform your property into something remarkable? Land Refiners is your trusted, locally owned land services company based right here in Baldwin County, Alabama. Whether it's forestry, mulching, land clearing, tree and debris removal, demolition, grading, or even emergency services, Land Refiners has you covered. They work on both residential and commercial properties, bringing efficiency, professionalism, and results that last. Their team is licensed, insured, and proudly serves Baldwin County, Mobile County, and surrounding areas. At Land Refiners, they don't just move dirt, they build lasting relationships by exceeding expectations every time. Call today or visit landrefiners.com to schedule your free consultation. Land Refiners, local, reliable, refined.
Euphoric. Let's change the subject. I can talk about your looks for days.
Take it off your mind. I could do this all the time. I could lay it on the line, and I could drop it on the dime. Let's go.
For 7 years, I've been shedding tattoo tears. Sideline observing game on the pup list. Yeah, blessing on all of my haters, that's just what it is. Yeah, to live.
Man, it's going to be tough though, balancing college, and you're really going to have to prepare a lot this summer going into college.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
Yeah.
There's too much going on.
Do you do any extracurriculars besides music?
Nah, it's mainly just music.
It gives you a better advantage. Where's the dream tour destination?
Low-key, I want to go back. I want to go back to New York or Connecticut, Hartford.
Do you have roots there?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
especially Connecticut. I got a lot.
Right.
But yeah, going back there, performing in Hartford,
Right.
Boston. Yeah.
The biggest thing is, man, there's just rapping is like it's so saturated. Like what are some strategies that you think you'll be able to use to separate yourself from because all it takes is a voice to rap.
Right. It's mainly the business side for me.
Right.
Like I done mastered rap. My main goal for rap was to master every flow.
Okay.
I almost got there, but the business side, I'm just not learning about it for real. Like how to promote myself and stuff like that. Just not learning all that stuff. But as in goals, I can say probably grow my TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah, grow my TikTok because I got verified on Instagram. It's just TikTok now.
Right. Well, it only takes $15 to be verified.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel you.
They made me fill out a whole form about that stuff. Like it was a survey. Because at first they was asking me to subscribe.
They're like, are you really young, rich cycle?
Yeah, I was like, who else am I?
Right.
But it's cool though, because I got it. Took a month, but I got it.
Oh, okay, cool. Have you ever, now you said that this was your first music video.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think you've waited so long to do a music video?
Really, stage fright. Like just being in the public eye, but as I did thrillers and stuff, as
Right.
time went on, I got used to being in front of the camera.
You don't seem to be too nervous.
Yeah, I'm telling you, years of progress.
Okay, gotcha.
Because I promise you, I used to go with my room, play music, have the phone like this, record like this. It just short snippets like that.
Oh, you wouldn't be in the camera.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in it at all.
People are just looking at the ceiling.
Yup.
Man,
Blue LED lights.
right. Do you still do Snapchat streaks? Do people still do that?
People do, and I do. I got them with some people,
Right.
but I be losing them. I ain't gonna lie, because I barely be checking Snapchat like that.
Back in the Gap, I used to just take a picture of the ground and send it as a streak.
I used to do that stuff in high school.
Yeah.
That stuff was so fun. I remember I used to draw them.
Okay.
It was so trash. So
What was your longest streak?
my longest streak, 285 days. I remember it.
Was it with the shorty?
Yeah,
Fire.
that was the only reason I kept it.
Fire. On demon time.
Yeah, literally.
How old are you, Nate?
I'm 15 years old, about to be 16
Cool,
in
cool.
August.
What position are we playing in football?
Defensive back.
Nice.
Looking forward to play different positions on the field. Trying to be an athlete.
All right, cool, cool.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Does Southern Miss have a studio? Do you know?
I think they do.
Definitely
I know they got a PC room for sure.
tap into that immediately.
Yeah, I'm already starting to look. I found some artists there.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, they gonna tap me in.
Yeah. Do you have any music on platforms?
Yeah, all platforms.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The song I just showed you dropped like maybe 3 weeks ago.
Gotcha. And have you released like albums as well?
Yeah.
Are you more of a fan of singles or albums?
I'm more of a fan of albums, but I learned that you get more attention to your songs through singles.
Right.
So that's my goal this year. Just drop a lot of singles.
Especially in our generation, you know, short attention span. That's fine. And then I think you mentioned that you were in business administration and computer.
Engineer.
Damn. How's that possible?
I don't know, man. I already
You just
started
gonna-
off I started off the semester with 4 classes instantly.
I mean, that's not a lot, though.
That's just for the computer side.
Oh, I see.
They haven't even added the business administration yet.
Oh, shit. So you're going to get 2 majors?
No, it's 1 major, 1 minor.
Okay, gotcha. Which one's the major? What's the minor?
Major computer engineering,
Okay.
minor business administration.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Have you always just been into computers?
Yeah. The only reason I got business because I want to make my own company with computers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. My whole life I've been around technology.
Right. But
this stuff, as a kid, this would have been Wonderland for me.
right.
But now,
It's just basic.
it ain't even basic. It's just, I don't know, a lot of chords.
Yeah, no, it's like a swamp's nest. It's a lot of stuff over here. That's awesome that you have like something that you set on though.
Yeah, rap always been the backup plan, but now it's starting to come more. Like as time go on, it's starting to becoming the main focus.
Right. Yeah, man. When it comes to generating revenue from rap, I mean that's the biggest challenge because you know in a market that's so saturated, you know 1 million people have market share in rap. You know everybody's got 0.001%, unless you kind of break out of there somehow. So nobody's really making money. You know.
Yeah.
But like you said, going on tour is a great way. You know,
that's really how I've been like going. I know DJs like how I really used to make money. I ain't never tell nobody this because I ain't never want nobody to figure it out. I used to make music, send it to a DJ, and if they like it, they'd pay me to play it on just to play it randomly.
how much would you typically make from it?
One song, I forgot what song it was. I think it was one on the album that I deleted, but it was almost peaking to 1K because I had like 6 different DJs doing it.
You almost made $1,000 off of one song.
Yes,
That's incredible.
and I didn't even. It was an unreleased song.
That's incredible. And how many DJs are you sending your music to? Like, what's your conversion rate?
Right now, I'll say for every 5 songs, I send about like 30 DJs.
It's a great conversion rate.
But it's hard finding them, especially booking ones. They so hard to find.
Right. And you're just getting them to play it on their radio station?
Yeah.
And
Or they come and text me and put it in their rotation.
so they'll just text you out of nowhere. Interesting.
Because I did Instagram paid promotion, like their little thing
Right.
where you can boost the post.
Right.
Then they'll come to me with business offers and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what type of business offer are we talking about?
Man, I got like 9 different producers in my phone right now sending me beats weekly.
Yeah.
And then I have a promoter. He's in Atlanta right now. He an artist. What else? He an artist, a producer, and an actor right now. He go by Glizzy. That's my exact reaction when I saw it, bro. But he cool, cause he really put me on. I ain't gonna lie, he put me on a lot.
Yeah, but it's just, I'm sure he's up to, I'm sure he's working his ass off. You're balancing those three things. But it just seems like nowadays people boast about that, how they're like really versatile across different art forms. But like, it just doesn't take that much anymore to be like to be a rapper. It doesn't take much.
You don't.
To be I don't know what it takes to be an actor, but a producer, it takes a little bit more. But like, you can easily get away with,
Producers, man. I don't know. I can make beats, but not like them. I can't do it.
Yeah.
They got something. I don't know. It's like when they hear something,
Right.
it just clicks. It's kind of like when I freestyle, it clicks.
Yeah.
But theirs with sounds and stuff. They got it. Only instrument I can play is piano.
Oh, you can play piano.
That's it.
Were you always like skilled with piano, or did you just kind of like?
I kind of just learned it randomly
Oh, okay, gotcha.
because I had a music class, and then I got kicked out of that music class.
Mm.
Then I started sneaking
happened?
into the music class. It was me and my homeboys, and we had it was like these computers. I mean, not computers. It was like these, what they call keyboards, but you could pick them up. And dude left the room. We picked it up and started throwing them at each other. He walked back in the room. We got kicked out instantly.
Oh, damn! And then you were able to sneak back in.
He wasn't there. It was always a sub. He was always sick.
Sick of y'all.
Had to be. I think he quit the next year too.
Damn.
And we got some Asian teacher, but he was mad good. He started playing Beethoven. I was confused.
People are tweaking.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, it's something about high school teachers. It's sometimes they'll get a good one, but there's just the turnover rate amongst high school. I just always feel bad for them.
I'm already know.
It's a tough age to teach, I think.
Definitely. I remember our teacher had to fight with a student that got fired. And that was my favorite teacher, too.
What was your favorite class in high school?
I wanted to say science, but then I think about chemistry.
Give me top 3 high school moments.
Top 3 high All right. First one, I was a bad kid. I remember I used to steal phones, and I used to hide them. Like, they caught me one day, but they didn't catch me with the phone on me. And they made me they walked with me to go get the phone. I hid it in the ceiling in the bathroom. They made me stand on the toilet to get the phone.
But how did you know that?
She knew because, one, they was thinking I stole it already, but they couldn't have no proof. But then I took it home on accident. This was back when I didn't know nothing about technology like that.
Right.
They tracked it to my house. The thing was, they took the phone, and it wasn't just a student phone, because they took my phone. But back then, I didn't have a phone. Like, my friends was giving me phones. They was sneaking me, giving me phones, because my mama didn't let me have one.
No, you're telling me a riddle right now.
No, I'm so serious.
No,
they
but-
never gave us one.
So somebody took your phone, but you didn't have a phone.
Right.
How's that possible?
Because I wasn't allowed to have a phone. Like, he had his first phone before me.
So how did somebody take your phone?
Because my homeboys gave me their old phones.
Oh,
My mama didn't know about it. And they had this rule. If they took your phone, your parents got to come up there and get it. They wouldn't give me my phone back. So I went into the principal office. I took her phone. And I took it home with me.
the principal's son.
Yes. I didn't know that the principal was married to an officer. They came
That's
to my
typically
house.
how it goes, I think.
They came to my house. They said they tracked the phone. I hid it. I think I hid it in your room. Yeah, I hid it in his room. And they was searching me. I was like, I don't got it. I went back to the school the next day. I put it in the ceiling. That wasn't smart.
That's a crazy story.
That was not smart though. I think that was the first time I got arrested. Yeah. Didn't get expelled though, but I got arrested.
Are you and the principal cool to this day?
My last day, she cool with me. Cause my last day down there, that was back in CC. Oh, me, she was hugging me and stuff. She was like, "I'm proud of you" and all this. I was just like, "Yeah, I told you I was gonna get out."
Yeah.
It was mad fun though. Like
Yeah.
JFK was mad fun. That was the funniest school I ever been to.
Wow. What a story, man. Hats off to the principal for forgiving you for something like that.
She was mad nice though.
Yeah. Man, that's awesome. So what are the summer plans then?
Drop an album. Probably drop like 3 albums and help my cousin with his music. And then I'm probably just I'm doing a lot of bookings. I know that I gotta get my face out there, so I'm doing a lot of bookings.
A lot of this kind of stuff.
Yeah, like this, and just performing at little clubs and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, have you ever performed before?
Nope.
Stage fright.
I know.
Nah, you'll get it, man. Again, if you're performing piano or a live instrument, that's when it gets nerve-wracking. But if you're just rapping, especially to like over vocals, that shit's a piece of cake, bro. That shit takes nothing besides dancing in front of people.
That's gonna be the part that kills me.
Nah, you'll be good, bro.
Cause I'll be performing, I'll just stand there.
Well, obviously you wouldn't. You like express, because you at that point you're the source of energy. You're gonna express yourself and get them involved. You know,
Right.
that's the way to look at it.
You know, I never thought I'd be in Alabama doing this though. I thought my first city was gonna be like Atlanta or something.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta go. I'm going to Atlanta though, definitely this summer.
Atlanta is the mecca. Yeah. Again, those are mature observations that you've got. So something else I was going to ask you. When you're dropping an album for your, while in high school, so tell me about that experience, because I didn't start dropping music until college, but like dropping in front of your high school friends and how they react.
It's embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie.
Embarrassing.
Like, you'll drop a song, and they'll just randomly play it. Like,
In class?
yes.
Yeah.
I had people come to my job just instantly rapping my song. I got so scared, bro. I didn't know what to do.
Well, because that's the thing, is like high schoolers don't have shit to do on their time.
I know, and that's what I was scared of. I was telling my cousin the same thing. Like, they just don't have time to do nothing. They come
Right.
up to me,
Right.
especially lunchtime.
They're just gonna troll you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lunchtime was the worst. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I was graduating, and I promise you, one of my homeboys, his name was Ladarian.
Right.
I got up and started walking to the stage. He said, "You finna perform, ain't it?" I just had my head down, walking down. It was mad fun though. Graduation was tough.
Yeah.
Boring, but tough.
Yeah. Cool, man. Cool. Well, best of luck to you this summer. Yeah, I'm excited to see what comes from your pursuits, and I'm excited to see how you transition your music into college, and yeah, make sure you make the most out of those 4 years, because they'll fly by.
Hope you do. Lucky.
It's
Thank you.
you'll have a good time. And thanks for swinging by too, Nate.
Thank you, T, for
Best of
the
luck to you in the secondary. I'll see y'all. Good stuff, man. What's up, Nate? Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode on the Gulf Coast Music Channel. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Welcome to the Gulf Coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast.